I think that would be the scariest part though. Like if I saw people in a camera footage like this and they gave me an indication that they can also see me, you know, I think that would be the scariest part. But then I challenge them to a little freak off and see how they react. A little freak off? I mean, I'm gonna be honest, like I'm watching them, right? They're watching me, and then they're like, Shinri, I can see you, right? Like that's what they're implying, right? Because when they're staring at the camera, it's like I can see, like you're observing me, but I can also observe you, right? But what if you give them a little like lip bite and a wink? You know, it's like, hey, how's it going? You know, like when you make eye contact with someone across like the cafe, right? And you're like, hey, you know, like that. What if you did that? You know, how would they react? I'm just curious, you know? You know, you do the little thing where you look down first and then you look up. Okay, you look down and then you shift your eyes down, or yeah, you shift your entire head down. Like you tilt your head a little bit down, right? And you keep your eyes like locked. So, or not locked on the person, but like you keep your gaze forward, right? And then you bring your eyes down as you move your head down, right? But then you lift your eyes up at them again, right? So your head's a little tilted, but then your eyes go up to them. Right? Like that little thing, and then you give them a little like smile and a wink, you know? You gotta have the little what's it called? There's a whole bunch of different like techniques, air quotes, you know, like the supposed triangle method or whatever. Like you look at one eye and then their belt, and then you look up at their other eye or like their chin or something like that. You make a little triangle. I didn't have to resort to this, but here comes the smolder. Then screech? No, that'd be like a Jurard mating call, the screams that he does. Jurard's mating calls on YouTube. I mean, no, that's just their test, you know? That's just their test. You know how like certain species will like compete, and like certain birds, they show off how colorful they are and how big their feathers are, because the brighter the colors, the bigger the feathers means that you are able to secure food a lot more easily. And you're like, oh, look at how much food I'm able to acquire. So that's why you should mate with me, you know? It's that. But for Jurard, it's like, how good is your hearing? You know, if your eardrums are able to survive my screeches, then that shows you have good genetics and therefore are a worthy mating partner. If you can't, then you have weak genetics and therefore you are not a good mating partner. So like the species of wild Jurards roaming around will just constantly scream at each other, and whoever can scream the loudest establishes dominance. Like the antlers that they use, like certain ram will like fight and like buck heads with each other to like establish dominance. It's that, but it's just a bunch of Jurards just screaming at each other to see which one can be louder than the other. We're definitely gonna have to go back over this level again, but oh wait, the little doll is missing.